We are very excited to have everyone on board, and we are so much looking forward to the time that we are going to spend together. My name is Upenyu Majee. I am the project manager for Ubuntu Dialogues at Michigan State University. And in a little bit, I will hand over to Dr. Mariki, who is going to introduce herself as well. But I do have three little pieces that I wanted to bring to your attention as we start. The first one is that the whole idea of having all of us in the room is it's an exercise in building bridges across difference. So just by looking even like at our faces, but also as we get to learn about each other later on, we don't look the same. We have different names. We come from different families. We have different racial, ethnic identities. We are studying different things. There's so much that is different, but there's also so much that's remarkably the same. And these dialogues have to do with those similarities and those differences. And the exercise is something that has been very successful in the dialogues we have run previously. And we are very excited that you can be part of this exercise as well. And the differences that define who we are and the similarities as well are important in terms of how we can engage with each other and engage with the world that we live around. I always want to say, when you see people going to war, usually it's because dialogue is broken down. And what we are doing in this room is to exercise keeping dialogue alive, even when we don't seeing things the same way or we don't have the same opinion on topics. So we hope that we can all benefit from this exercise and take it to our communities and our environments. The Ubuntu Dialogues logo, and I'm sure all of you are familiar with it right now, it's about that. And we wish we can always like put it center in front everywhere where we are, but it's about building those bridges. The second thing I wanted to mention is that and this is really important to me. I hope you can also see the importance. The one problem that I have with physicians, and they are wonderful people, but they come to us from our past. When you go in to see your doctor, they want to check on you on what has been happening to you in the past. So they come to us from our past. And I hope that in these dialogues, we don't come to each other from our past only, but also come to each other from our potential futures. So for example, you are going to go into breakout rooms in a little bit. You can engage with your partner in the breakout room based on who they are, what they have done, what they are doing now. But you can also engage with them based on who they can become, who they can be in 10 years. If you would imagine, there's Alex in the room. Alex, if you don't mind, I'm going to give you as an example. If you knew that in 10 years' time, Alex would be the president of his country, imagine how that changes how you are going to engage with him in the breakout room or in these dialogues. Imagine that embrace that the past that people bring, the present that they bring, but also think about the potential, the package, that the full package of the person, who they are, who they have been, and who they can become. And I think that will change and enrich